Good evening once again. Welcome to COMETSA Broadcast Channel. My name is Sam Zima. I'm the CEO of COMETSA GOC International Pty Limited. Tonight is the 20th of June 2018 and the time is just after 9, 21 hours, 18 minutes to be specific. We are continuing with the series COMETSA Promise, and tonight's theme is COMETSA Principles. Together with the values and the philosophy of the organization, in this case COMETSA, the principles are the key components of the company's culture. The culture of a company is nothing but the way things are done. And such a culture evolves on an ongoing basis. From the time the organization is established and its heart starts beating, the culture is formed. And such process never stops. Ours started on the 1st of August 1997 in Hillbrow, Parktown, part of Johannesburg, when we became an organization and started in the form of a sports development. Once again, let me remind you that what you hear on the channel is obtainable directly from the office. You are free to call our office at the telephone number +27 11 974 9308. You are also welcome to send us email at COMETSA office, and the email address is callcenter@cometa-goc.com. The call center is spelled CALLCENTRE and is at cometa-goc.com. We have websites as well where you can read some information about our history and where we are today. The first website, the main one, is www.cometa-goc.com. And if you want to know more about our Lekgotla networks and read a little bit about the Lekgotla concept, you can visit www.cometa-pms-lekgotla.com. Lekgotla is spelled Lekgotla. Should you want to know more about our coaching philosophy and my coaching programs, you can visit www.samzima.com. Coming to the theme of tonight, I want to share with you the 6 principles of COMETSA. Now, the principles are the non-negotiable philosophies or non-negotiable practices that the organization value and does not easily compromise on. The first one is the win-win approach, and I'll come back to that and explain in detail as to what that principle means for us and our stakeholders. The second principle is the holistic mindset, followed by the third one, which is the competency development. There I will share with you what we consider to be the non-negotiable competencies as a foundation that we must have. The fourth principle is the accountability demand. That relates to the organization and the individual. The fifth principle is the ethical inclusive practice, and the sixth one is the progressive transformation. Let's look at the first principle, the win-win approach. Here we're talking about winning with our customers and all other stakeholders, internal or external. What it means is that in conducting our business, we do not win at the expense of our other stakeholders, especially our customers. It is always very important that as we win, we make sure that our clients also benefit from our winning when we do business with them. The second principle, the holistic mindset. Here we speak about the holistic human capital development and talent retention. What we mean here is that we try to look at people as a complete subject of our interventions. And we do not develop people just to be professional machines. We consider the other aspects of their life, the life skills, we look at the personalities, the behaviors, and of course their functional capabilities when we offer solutions and interventions for their development. The third principle that speaks to competency development, we have specifically and purposefully decided that we are going to build all our businesses on technical and administrative competencies as a foundation for future other competencies. Basically what it means is that if you are not technically and administratively competent, we will find it very difficult for us to build on any other competency, and therefore we prioritize that in our offerings to our organization. For example, it is okay to have our experts out there in the markets servicing our clients, but it's very important for us internally to make sure that the support team is technically and administratively competent and able to support our process of servicing our clients. That is what the competency development principles speak to. The fourth principle talks to accountability demand, and here it relates to individual and organizational accountability. When we do perform our tasks, we make sure that we do not abdicate our duty to be individually accountable before we can consider our organization and all of us collectively to be accountable. So that the organizational accountability is preceded by individual accountability. That is quite very important for us, and it's a very important principle that we don't compromise on. The fifth principle is ethical, inclusive practice. Here we are referring to our management and leadership. We make sure whatever we do, we are very ethical in the way we conduct ourselves, and we are inclusive, meaning that we do not exclude others or the stakeholders that matter. So the inclusivity is quite very important principle for us, and we do not compromise on that. Lastly, we speak about the progressive transformation. We believe very strongly, as defined by our philosophy, in the future, the destiny. So whatever we do, it's about transformation that is progressive in terms of our leadership and that looks into the future at the individual and organizational level. Therefore, we consciously drive progressive transformation leadership at our individual level and at our organizational level. Now, it's quite very, very important for us to share with you that these principles are not applied in isolation. They are very much informed by our 6 values. And what is quite very interesting, those who were with us in the beginning of the organization, especially 1997 as football players, they will recall that we formulated the 6 principles to guide our behaviors in the interaction with each other, especially when we used to run boys and girls football club. And those values are, the first one is diversity, the third one is harmony, the second one is harmony, the third one is cultural understanding, the fourth one is professionalism, the fifth one is creativity and innovation, and the last one is efficiency and effectiveness. In terms of diversity, we value our diversity. We believe, and it is in fact a fact, as a country, but more so as an organization, that we are made of different cultures, backgrounds, ethnic groups, religions, and gender and beliefs. And therefore, diversity defines who we are. And in whatever we do, we must be guided in our behavior by the value of diversity and inclusion. The third value is harmony. We create an environment that is harmonious for our members, staff, management, suppliers, customers, and other stakeholders. And we do not claim this, we do practice that. You need to feel the happy environment or the harmony in our environment when you are within us, within our organization, or you are doing business with us or any other project or program with us. The third value is that of cultural understanding. Our culture and traditional beliefs and practices form the cornerstone of our being. And we've always been very conscious of this from the beginning as a football organization, and to a point where now we are a truly, fully fledged corporate enterprise. The fourth one is professionalism. Everything we do with absolute professionalism, and we do not apologize for that. And professionalism in all its aspects, from time management to respect, to being organized, to doing things to finish, closing the loop, 360-degree coverage of all value propositions that we offer to clients and make sure they are also materialists. And therefore, the quality of the work that comes out of our hands needs to speak to what we stand for, and in this case, which is the value of professionalism. And nobody should be pushing any one of us to adhere or behave in a manner that confirms that indeed professionalism is our value. The fifth value is creativity and innovation. We encourage creativity and innovation at all times. It's not sufficient to produce standard operating procedures, to produce checklists and templates and just stick to them, even though the environment in which we find ourselves is changing. We therefore have to constantly be creative and innovative, come up with the new ways of doing things in line with the changing business environment. For instance, in today's world, technology is what drives our business. And therefore, we need to be creative and innovative in terms of producing our developing our methodologies and our way of doing business to align with the demands of the fourth industrial revolution and application of artificial intelligence. The last value that we value very much and really adhere to is efficiency and effectiveness. This speaks to the cost of doing things and the impact that we make in doing whatever we do. We did not perform tasks just to meet the deadlines, but to be economical and effective at all times. So those are the four values on the basis of which we came up with, the 6 values on the basis of which we came with the 6 principles that I've shared with you. So that we are very conscious of what we stand for, and we are very much adhering to our principles and informed by our values in our conduct of business. And I need to comment, those who were with us in the beginning when we started this organization in 1997 as a development football club, to say that the culture, the values and the principles and the philosophy of COMETSA was informed by those early founders players, members, and administrators of this great organization. And we want to dedicate this series of broadcasts under COMETSA Broadcast Channel to them and appreciate the contribution that they have made, because this is the contribution not to us only, but to the people of South Africa and the people of the world. And indeed, we are all benefiting, and our future generations will continue to benefit from it. I thank you very much for listening to us and always joining us on this series of broadcasts. We are sharing knowledge and history, and hopefully the benefits of this will be very much great. And I would like to invite you once again to be in touch with us, visit our office or visit our website, or give us a call at +27 11 974 9308. And as stated before, you can also drop us our email at callcenter@cometa-goc.com, or visit our website www.cometa-goc.com. In terms of the corporate website, you can also visit our Lekgotla website, which is www.cometa-pms-lekgotla.com, or visit my coaching website, www.semtsima.com. You are, of course, also encouraged to call us on our office dedicated mobile number, which is the +27 72 376 7503. And you can talk to Portia, Michael, or Innocentia, and they will be always willing to assist you. I thank you. I look forward to joining us in the next broadcast when we continue with the series COMETSA Promise. Good night and take care.